What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy T Macaroni, aka T Mac, and we are live in Montreal for the Fusion World Regionals. Oh my god, 181 players vying for that top spot to become the first Canadian champion. And it is so exciting to be here with you guys and being able to commentate. Whether you are here live or you are watching on YouTube, it means a lot to be here with you guys. So, no surprise here. Probably the best deck in the format. Some Sun Gohan players would say otherwise, but easily the most represented deck for the day. It's going to be Green Broly versus Green Broly. And this matchup really comes down to who sees those ramp pieces first. Um, Ramp is the name of the game in green, and if you don't see all those ramp pieces there, it's going to be a very, very tough match for you. So we just resolving mulligans here, and we see a bunch of nines just coming down. I believe that is another nine as well. And there's a 10 there. Just end up clearing that up, and Jakob is just gonna end up going a second there, and that's what you want to be on as Broly, just getting that energy marker so you can use that destructive strength to go up in ramp on curve. As long as you can see that card perfect curve, that's where you want to be. Um, so yes, this matchup is very both decks are trying to do the same thing. So it's just going to be a back and forth to see who can get to their late game first. And we know what late game they're running. 8 cost Broly being able to KO something, anything on board, and also drawing one as well is just insane value. It can swing twice at 45k, and it's just a house of a card. And what's going to happen here? The Broly dance is going to have to happen. How many Brolys will you see versus how many your opponent will see? That is what the matchup is going to boil down to. But we are getting into it. Both players deciding to keep this hand this time around. And man, oh man, I am excited. Look at those beautiful red ribbon sleeves where you guys can get those from Bandai directly, or you can get them from Carta Magica. So make sure you guys check that out. But we are going to get into this round number one. Let me get some hypes in the chat, boys. Like, super hyped to see. So here we're gonna see a Biriarr just dropping that instant Kamea in the energy zone and just passing it over. No shenanigans, no turn one shenanigans here. So now we're gonna see Jacob charging that one secret. Gonna swing 15k at leader here, getting that card draw. And that's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. It is card advantage. You just need to see more cards than your opponent, and you will do very well in this game. So here we're gonna see uh, a charge of the Turles there, and then boom, 15k swing. Just gonna take it. No shenanigans there. Um, and now we will see a two-draw play here. Gonna see the Android 8, 17, no, Android 18 coming down. Getting my numbers mixed up here. But Android 18 coming down, being able to draw one and discard one, just getting a little bit cycle going on, get some of those dead cards out in hand. And then she has the secondary effect once you're at 6 energy, she just becomes a straight draw a card on swing. So 20k swing going here, and Jacob is just going to take this quite handily. So going to end up charging that big bang attack there. Definitely a interesting set of cards here that we've seen. We've seen Instant Kamea, Big Bang Attack. I know initially a lot of lists weren't on these cards just because people were saying they're a little bit too slow. And here we see Biriarr just taking that life there, going down to 6. Both players on 6 life right now. And that's what this early is just going to be, is just going to be a back and forth and just trying to ramp up as fast as possible. Hopefully you can see the RAM tools they need. And the question is, Jacob going to commit to do this great meteor play here? But no, he's actually just going to drop the Paragus here to add a card to from a life to hand. And then when you're swinging, you can play a Shimoan from trash if you don't have one on board already, which is pretty solid. I don't remember if it's from trash and hand or just from trash. I believe it's just from trash. But in this matchup here, this is actually really good because you can definitely stop the bleeding um, from these swings here with that blocker. Because the one class Shimon does have blocker, which is pretty solid for a one drop. So just end up going to take this hit here, from the leader, going down to 4 life, and this is going to be a 20k swing here. The question is, do you awaken here, potentially ramping up one? And it looks like, yep, it looks like JP's going to do it. So he's going to ramp that one into life. Ooh, and you never want to see an A class Broly get ramped into life unless you have 4 of them in hand. Um, so gonna drop another Android 18. Gonna go up to gonna do another draw one, discard one, and then gonna pay the one and play the Sun Gohan. So that Sun Gohan is able to search the top 5, top 3, correction, for a Saiyan card. And he's just gonna add the gigantic meteor. So this is gonna be a 20k swing. Gonna use that Gohan to combo and get one card out of Jacob's hand here, and just gonna combo out the Vegeta, which is a 10k combo, and just pass it over. So very fast game here. Um, Jacob is at 3 life already to Biriarr's 6, and man, but he is on 4 right now, so he did end up going second, but does have more um, energy, and this is probably going to be a Vegeta play here. So Vegeta going to come down and ramp the Vegeta that was just discarded for combo into the energy zone there. Now up to 5 energy, potentially 6. So he can definitely do an early Broly play in the next 2 turns here. But usually when you do that early Broly, your opponent will be able to respond. But due to Biriarr not seeing those ramp tools, especially not seeing the gigantic meteor, uh, it's not the gigantic meteor, the destructive strength. Sorry, it's a little bit different. But he did see these androids here, so pressuring that life total early. But now Jacob has all the cards in the world, so he's going to swing with Paragus here, and just doing the same thing here. Now these aggressive bodies are just swinging in, so that's a 15k and a 20k swing, and just putting him to 5. So he, unless he has something to awaken his own Paragus, which we do see there, um, it's going to be a little bit rougher to deal with here. And he ends up actually charging the Paragus, not wanting to awaken right now, and maybe just made oh no, he has a second one. Okay, so I was just about to say he made a misplayer, but he does have the second one here. So it looks like he's going to destructive strength here, getting that one ramp, and then now he's going to follow it up with a Paragus to potentially do the same thing here. So yeah, 2 for the Paragus. Paragus is going to add that one to life, and now he's going to potentially swing here to get up. So he's going to swing at Paragus. Jacob's probably just going to let the guy no combo on either side. Going to swing 15k here to draw the card, and then it's going to awaken. Awaken going down to 3, ramping that one. So now he is chilling. So going up to 6 energy. So this is a 25k swing, and Jacob's just deciding if he wants to combo this to save this Vegeta, but he's just gonna let the Vegeta go. No need to combo or overextend hand. He is looking a little bit low on hand size there too, which is funny because he just ended up taking so much life. So where's the hand size gone? But that's what happens with Broly. Broly can definitely be a little bit lower on hand size, but it seems like he still has an okay-ish amount. It's at least 4 cards in hand, so just unable to see here, but at least 4 cards in hand, but that's still pretty low hand size, especially. Okay, no, I'm corrected. He has a massive hand size that it looks like 7 or 8 cards in hand, but it was just it flashed just a couple of cards there, so it looked pretty low. So gonna swing 25k here. Just gonna swing that into Paragus, and Biriarr is not gonna want to combo out of that at all. See, it looks kind of deceptive when you look at it like that, just because of the angle. It looks like there's not a lot of cards, but here we're gonna see the Heal Gohan coming down, and I like seeing this card in a Broly list because I know a lot of Brolys were saying this card is not very good, but that is a 35 that allows you to heal one and kind of stop the bleeding, especially when you're getting early game aggroed. A 35k swing is a nice one, so you're just gonna see the super combo come out here going up to 45 and not worrying about anything. Passing it over to Biriarr here. Biriarr needs to find a way to respond to this here. And he's going up to 7. So a couple of options here. Could drop the double striker. Could maybe drop the Vegeta there we see flashing in his hand to maybe just get that ramp going here. And have a 20k swing here. He doesn't have a lot of combo, unfortunately, but does have double Broly, so he knows a Broly turn is going to be coming out next turn, potentially, so he could do a little bit of Broly dancing himself here. But the lack of combo is very taxing for sure. So going to come down with the 4 cost Vegeta here, ramping that one, and then going to use the leader effect to basically draw 1 card and then sacrifice an energy to give your leader plus 5k as well. So this is going to be a 30k swing. Going to use the Vegeta on board to combo for an additional 10k. So this is going to be a 45k swing into this Son Gohan Adolescence here, and just going to throw a 10k there. Oh, is that okay? So is that Vegeta a 5k? Oh no, so that would have been 35k versus 35k. So he just drops a 10k to make it 45k. Okay, my correction there. Math is hard, ladies and gentlemen. I swear I can do math sometimes. So here that looks to be 7 energy. Gonna swing 35k here. Now this could be a Broly turn coming down, but Biriarr needs to see some cards here, man. He doesn't have combo to defend against any onslaught, and just deciding what to do here. Do you play 6 and go for the double striker? So no, he's actually gonna play it a little bit more differently. Gonna go 5 here and use that 5 to get down the Son Goku that allows him to ramp. And every time he strips an energy, he can take the top card of his deck and put it into the energy. So here you see leader ability is going to strip that one, draw a card, and then give his leader plus 5k. So that's a 30k now. And then the auto of that Goku is going to put that 1 card back into the life, and that is such a solid engine to be using right now, because it's just saying that hey, just for doing what I'm doing, I'm just gonna keep on grinding you out with value. So here, that's a 30k swing with the lead, and just using the Vegeta to combo out. And that Goku can also swing as well, because it's pretty decently statted at 25. Let's just see what Jacob decides to do here. So going to swing with the 25. Ooh, he's just deciding here, man. It's a tough decision because Broly is at 25 and your opponent still has a few cards in hand. It's like, how much resources do I want to spend to try to get a damage in here? Um, so he's going to use a little bit here. He's going to swing 25, just going to take 1 card out Biriarr's hand and just going to pass it over. So what we're probably going to see here is Biriarr is going to go up to 8 and drop that Broly, because you do need to clear board here. But what do you end up charging? It's probably going to be the Android 16 here that you end up charging, just because you need to. Oh, actually, he charges the gigantic meteor. I don't know if that is the line there, but he has to drop the Broly, so something has to give here, and it looks like he's not going to be able to use it anytime soon. So 8 cost Broly coming down, first one of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen, and bada bing, bada boom, able to clear off that Son Gohan Adolescence, swings 45k into the Son Goku, and Jacob's not going to want to combo out of that, and now he's just going to swing that 45k into life, and it seems like Jacob had some clairvoyance here, knowing that um, this is a Broly that a desperation Broly. Words were eluding me here, and now that's going to be a 25k swing into leader, and just going to easily 5k out of that. And now this is where we get into the nitty gritty of what I like to call the Broly dance, because we know anytime the person who Broly's first, the second Broly will be coming down right after. So now, without any question, no doubt in my mind, Jacob's counting it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Needs one more. Oh, did I count wrong? I must have counted wrong. So that is 8 actually. Broly coming down. Gonna KO the Broly, and now gonna use the leader effect to draw an additional card. And now 30k into life. Let's see if Biriarr is going to take this here. I definitely don't want to take. Oh, it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be a 35k. So a super combo is definitely going to have to come down here. If you want to stop this, and you still have to worry about the rest of stuff that's going on for the next turn. So let's see what's going to come down here. So he's going to use the instant Kamea. Nice. A Nautilus ended up cutting this, but using that instant Kamea to give a plus 15k boost, I believe, to Broly by trashing an energy. And that's perfectly fine because you only trash one energy. So now a Son Goku is going to come down, able to draw that card. So basically replacing itself. So this is going to be a swing with Broly here. Um, at lead, and now how much resources is he going to put towards this? He's going to make Broly a 50k swing for the first one here. So that Broly is going to restand. So this is a 50k swing. You're going to have to dump a few cards here. So you're going to need at least a super combo and two. A super combo coming down, and yep, there it is. Able to stop that first swing there, and now another 45k swing is going to be coming in, and that's what makes Broly so deadly. That's going to be a 50k swing. Bada Bing has to take that one, and it's going to have to pass it over here. And then, man, because we know what's going to come next, down to one life. Never want to see this here, but you got to do this in response. No surprise here. Gonna have to slam that Broly down. He needs to charge something and do something in retort because he's gonna be in a world of pain here. He's only at 7 right now, so he will have to charge one. So he's gonna charge the gigantic meteor. Has to do this Broly here, and it's never nice when you have to do a double desperation Broly. So Broly dancing 101, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna clear out that second Broly there. For this game, and then gonna draw one card and hopefully get some combo value here. So now time to start applying pressure. So this is going to be a first 45k swing here. Going to make it a 50k, similar to what Jacob just did. And 50k seems like the number that you want to be because you know your opponent's not going to want to easily dump cards to this. So it's going to swing again for another 45k, probably going to be 50k. So yeah, another 50k swing here. And let's see what Jacob decides to do here. He's going to have to dump some resources. Doesn't want to go down to one. That leader can still swing. So super combo coming out. And a 10k. Yeah, that brings him up to 45, 55. So now leader swing with no combo. This is just going to be a 25k swing and ends up taking this swing here. And well done on Jacob's part for defending out that onslaught there because it could have been pretty nasty. But unfortunately, Biriarr just doesn't have the enough combo just to do the work here. Both players down to one life. And ladies and gentlemen, will we see another Broly turn here? That would be the fourth Broly dropped on in this game here. So let's see what he follows it up with here. So just doing the math, counting it out, and will it be Big Broly again? So no, he's actually going to go with the double striker here. Going to use the leader effect to draw one card, and it seems like he's going to just use the double striker and do some pumping up here. So gonna swing at lead with the double striker, and how much combo? So this is gonna be a 35k swing. Gonna use a 5k. And yep, and then there's the GG, just a 40k swing, able to take it out, just not having the combo value there to defend against that. And he saw him have the gigantic mirrors and stuff like that. So he decided to play it a little bit differently just because he didn't have the Broly in hand, but Double Striker just does it the same. So shout out to Jacob for taking that round one. And ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we love to see here. Just good high level Fusion World playing. So you see there just Broly dancing efficiently to try to control the board and do as best as you can given the limitations. Unfortunately for Biriarr, didn't see a lot of the ramp pieces he needed to see to be able to keep up with Jacob, and especially because Jacob, notice that whole game Jacob actually didn't use the marker, so sometimes it just boils down to that, but not using the marker and just seeing the cards that you need to see at any given time. So shout outs to Jacob for getting that round one win, and is going to continue in the winner's side for this event. And Biriarr is not out yet. Just, he can still do the run back on the bottom half of the bracket there in the X1 pool and win out for the rest of the day and still qualify for that invite. But my name is T-Mac, and this has been round one of your Montreal Fusion World Regionals. Make sure you guys check out all of Carta Magica's socials to get all the information you need for this event. So I'll be right back. Make sure you guys check out round two in this stream, and I will be back for round number two. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and take it easy. Peace.